Hello everyone and welcome to Access Report Lab 1. To get started with this lab you need two files. You need report 1 instructions and report 1 starting file. I will go ahead and open both files side by side as we usually do. In this lab you will learn how to create a simple report and understand report views. In the instructions here it says you need to open report 1 starting file and then save it as we usually do every time. You remove the starting file and then save it in a location where you usually save your files, and then click save. You click on enable content so you can edit the database. You need to create a simple report with the following fields. Basically you need to create a report wizard. So I will go to create and then go to report here and then click on report wizard, and in the report wizard I need to choose the following fields. First, I need the first field to be title. Do I see title under customer? No, so I will go ahead and choose rent. I don't see title. Video, title. So I'll choose title and January. Perfect. Now from customer, table customer, I need to take basically you look at the image in the instructions here, and the image is telling you exactly what fields you need to include in the selected fields panel. And then first name and then last name, and then you need state, which will come from the table zip code. You need state and you need the amount. The amount comes from, is it from video? No. Is it from rent? Yes, it's from rent. And then click on next. Click next 5 times, so I will click next again, next again, next again, next again, and then make sure that you call your report RPT rent video, and then click on finish. And that's basically how you create a report. Very easy, right? So looking at the reports here, you will notice that some of the items are not totally displayed, and your task is to fix that. Also look at the form here. You will notice, let me take it again back here. You will notice that there are some items where you have highlight section more than it should. Here it shows on 1 line, here it shows on 2 lines. So I need to fix all of that. I need to give it a different theme. I need to auto fit the content. Look here, it says here house of the, and then it cuts off and then it shows you the type of the movie. We need to fix all of that. How? That's what we need to do next. We already saved. After you save, you click on close preview first, and then after you close preview, I will close the field list as well so I can have enough room for myself. And then in the report header, change the report rent video to rent a video report. So rent a video report, and then I will insert this image here. I will just right click on it and then choose copy, and then I will come in the header here, right click, and then I will choose paste. Now I have the image. I will position it in a location here, and then I will take my header back, fix it so it fits the contents without displaying any additional space. You might need to do it like maybe 2-3 times until you get it exactly. Yes, that looks great. If you use the right arrow, up arrow, you can move objects if they are selected inside your form. So I will go ahead and move it all the way to the end of the form. Now if I click on form, look, not form, report rather, excuse me, it is a report. We're working in a report. So looking at the report here, I have report view, print preview, layout view, design view. If you go to the report view, it should give you an idea of how your report should look like. Looks perfect. Now I will go to design view again, and now it says expand the report footer section and add a label that says Mountain Empire Community College. So you will expand here, and then you will go to control, and then you will add a label, Mountain Empire Community College, and then make sure that you position this label in the middle of your form if you can. Maybe if you make it you maximize, you should be able to get a better idea of how that looks like. Yes, perfect. I have 8 inches total, so now that looks okay. I will go back to the design view, and then in the instructions here, the reports are too much fun to work with. It's basically formatting how you display your data. Center in the report footer. Now auto fit the content in the report video as shown in the instructions. So basically you need to come here, and then actually, do you know which view can help you do that? The layout view. Why? Because it shows you the text while you are editing. So if I go to the amount here, you can fix the amount. If you go to state, that's why the layout view is very nice view. And then I will use the right arrow to keep moving this here. Then I will do the same thing for the actual details. Use the right arrow until I align it with the state like that. Then I will go to last name. Actually, as a good practice, you should not, in the report, you should fix the text here and then make this last name. That makes it look more professional. And then you need to auto size. Look at the layout view, very powerful, very powerful. That's why I like it, and I will use the right arrow. Now I will do the same thing here for first name. Let me edit the text here, and then I will use the right arrow to position it beside last name. Do the same thing for the last name here, the actual details, and move it until you align it with last name. Now you need to move January as well, and then let us fix. Look, now you can actually, let's undo that. Then let's move this one more time. If you click one and then right arrow, it will, okay, one more still. So that's how you learn how to edit. And then we need to put the actual title to align it with the content. Now it looks okay. Let's go ahead and save that, and then go to the instructions one more time and see what we have to do next. It says here, we already auto fit the content. Remove the alternate background color for, so basically for the details section you need to go to the home and then design view. Let me maximize that. And then you go to the property sheets, and then you need to find out under format. You should be able to see background. Let me look here. Alright, so basically you need to identify which item are you working with. If you look at the instructions here, it says remove the alternate background for what? For the detail. So in your property sheet, let's open the property sheet here. In your property sheet, make sure that you change the selection type to details, and then you will see alternate backgrounds and then no color. So now if I change back to, let's say, layout view, now look, I got rid of the additional line that was showing, or the additional color. Apply background lighter header to ground header 0, background lighter header to background 0 title and genre. So where is background 0? It should be here. You need to apply it's under background lighter, under alternate background. Perfect. So I did that for group header 0. Now we need to do it for what else? We need to do it for title and genre. So I need to choose title from here, and then under background color I will choose background lighter. If you choose shift F2, it choose, or maybe background header. Let me choose the correct one, title, and then we need to do it for the genre as well. So I'll go ahead and choose the genre, and I'll choose background lighter color. Now let me here go to home and then run the report. The color does not match for the title, so we need to fix the title. So I will go to the title here and then go to background color, make sure that I choose yes, that's the background color light header. Yes, if you click and drag the mouse cursor, it shows you the actual color. And then we need to do it for here too, group header 0, back color, then I will choose background lighter. Perfect, background lighter. Now it looks like we are in a good report view. Now let's go back to the instructions. Change last name and first name, we already did that. Apply the conditional formatting to the amount field where values less than 6 should have red background color and a yellow text. So in the amount, I will click, make sure that you are in the either design or in the layout view. You click and then you need to apply conditional format. So you go to format tab, conditional format, and then add a new rule. Your new rule is the field value is less than $6. You will make the font color yellow, yes, and the background color in red. Now I will click on OK, and then OK. Any value that is less than 6 will appear with the conditional format that you just specified. Also, if you go to the layout view, you can apply the, like if I click on it here, you can apply the total, you can add sum to your form, like that, to your report rather. And then if I change back to report view, it shows you here the values. So it added, if you notice here, it added the sum at the bottom of each category or each group. Remember, I told you to fix, look at the documentation here in the January, so I need to go to the layout view and then fix this documentary. Now if I go back to the design view here and then go to design, please make sure that you look at the formats here, very similar to form if you remember. And then if you click on one important command that we did not cover in this lab, we might cover it in future labs, but I need you to practice. Go to design, go to group, sort, and then you can add group. You can add group here based on any of these fields, or you can add sort, or you can sort based on any of these fields. If you don't need to group, you just close here. Again, you can add group on video ID, add group. You can group by maybe by the January, for example. And then if I run my query or my report, look at the output, I have a different view now. If I go back to design view, I can add sort based on the, let's say, first name or last name, or maybe based on the state, and then run the report again one more time. Right? If I go back to design view, or maybe in layout view as well, you can do it. If you don't want any of this group section, you can click on it and delete it again, delete it again. Or the grouping level you're trying, okay, I will just keep one grouping because you need one here, and you don't have to do that. I'm just showing you for your own reference. If you are working with a group project and you need to create a report, again, before I get out of here, I will fix this logo. Now the logo looks exactly like I need it. I will save and upload this to Blackboard. I hope you did learn something new today, and I will see you in future labs. Thank you everyone.